You know, our players, we consider this a privilege to play in this league. For many players, it's a second chance. So we have a one strike and you're out policy. There's no third, fourth, fifth time. We were fortunate we didn't have one arrest during the course of our entire season last year. The quality of players that we bring into this league are some of the best players that have played in the National Football League from a standpoint of character and the quality of the individual. And that's very important in what we look for in the players that we bring into this league, because we put them into the community and we make it clear to them that we do want them to be role models. And so I think you'll see many of our players who will now be staying in the Hartford area, starting with mini camps and training camp, which begins in August, all the way through the end of Thanksgiving weekend when we play our championship game. It was a fun year for us. The quality of football was exceptional. We had 30 players that got signed back to NFL rosters and another 30 that were put through workouts that are on ready lists to be signed. Almost 20% of our players in just 6 weeks went back to NFL rosters, and we know that that number is going to grow. We're adding 2 teams this year, and we'll be making those announcements in the next couple of weeks to bring our league to 6 teams, which means we'll play 5 games here at Rentschler Field, which is exciting. It's an opportunity for fans to really come out for a long period of time and to associate themselves with our league. And $100 is essentially the price of a season ticket. Not one game, but the entire season. And we have a great community here that we want to build off of. I told people that my expectation is not that we'll get 5, 10, or 15,000, but we'll fill the stadium. And I know we have that potential here in Hartford. We'll have cheerleaders. I know that I've kept both the owner and the head coach from participating in that role, although both asked. But we will have cheerleaders here. It's funny, almost the #1 fan interest in surveys. We say, what do you want at games? Halftime bands, all that. No, cheerleaders. So we've got that message loud and clear. We'll play on Friday and Saturday nights. We're fortunate that both the NFL high-definition HD net is back, as well as Versus, which we were on last year. Both of those networks will be back with us this year. We'll add a 3rd carrier to our games. As I said, we'll primarily be on Friday and Saturday nights. And we have received the UConn schedule, so we will work around that schedule. Our hope is that we'll be able to assist in putting a artificial field on the field here in Hartford. We have done that in other venues. In fact, this year in California, we agreed to split the cost to put an artificial turf in that stadium, and we'd make the same offer to do that for the city here if they'd like to do that, if that helps in terms of bringing more activities to this venue. And it's because we want to be partners in this community and we want to make an investment, and we're very excited about that opportunity here in Hartford as well. We have a great working relationship with Northland AEG. Chuck Steedman is here, and his group will be working with us to help sell tickets and community involvement, community initiative. They've already been strong partners of ours. I really think that we've got an outstanding team here. We'll have offices in Hartford, and our general manager is already working very diligently to find those facilities. But the team will relocate here as soon as he can find offices and get set up, and with the marketing and PR and community relations people, and you'll feel a real presence here in the community. So in closing, I would just like to say that it's just an outstanding opportunity for me to be here today in my hometown and present this United Football League franchise. I'm very optimistic about its success. In many cases, I think it's a hidden gem, and I'm really determined to show the rest of this country just what an outstanding city and state Hartford and Connecticut is. So thank you very much, and we're happy to take any of the questions that you have.